My 29F husband, 27M, is likely going to die soon from cancer, but I feel like he is taking advantage of my support. My husband, then boyfriend, was diagnosed with cancer a year ago. His work contract was expiring and they didn't extend it. When they found out he had cancer, and since I have pretty good health insurance, we decided to get married so he would still be covered. I told him he doesn't need to find another job because I make enough to cover our expenses and I wanted him to focus on getting better. Before this, our relationship was great and we felt like we were going to get married at some point anyways, so we might as well do it now. At first, this worked great for us. He could relax at home with our dog and my work. Schedule was flexible enough where I can go with him to his appointments, and we weren't financially unstable. I was able to pay all of our bills and his medical expenses, and even send him some spending money so he would have some funds of his own. But he started doing some really irresponsible financial decisions that are really taking a hit on my wallet. The timeline is kind of messy, so I will do my best to describe what happened. A few months ago, he decided he really wanted a motorcycle. At this point in time, we received news that his cancer is a really complicated case and the chances of being cured were really low, if not non-existent. My husband told me he wants his own motorcycle before he dies, and that this was essentially his dying wish. I talked about it with my mom and she offered to pay for it all in one go, but told me it would take a while for her to send the money. So the agreement was that I pay for it initially, and the check she sends will be to reimburse me for the money spent. I told my husband that the money I'm sending him is specifically for the bike, and I sent him $8K. Shortly after this, we received news that chemotherapy is no longer working, and they are looking into clinical trials. They would be prescribing him chemo pills the next week to hopefully hold back the cancer while they wait for him to be approved for clinical trials. He took this news hard and decided he wanted to go back to his home city to see friends and family before he started treatment again. I told him buying plane tickets the day before the flight is extremely expensive, especially if it was a direct flight. So I asked him if he was okay either waiting a few days to help lower the cost or taking a layover. He was extremely against both and said this is his last time to see his friends and family again before he likely dies from cancer. So I bought the plane ticket he wanted. The flights usually cost around $250, but his ticket cost $800. On top of that, he misplaced his wallet shortly before he was supposed to leave for the airport and broke a hole in one of our walls, broke a chair, and broke our bedroom door. When I confronted him about it, he brushed it off and told me to just buy another door